You guys ever make a video and kind of regret some of the things that you said in the video? Or some of the things that you did in the video? Well, I'm guilty of that. It's time for Preaching to the Choir Ministries.
The fool has said, in his heart there is no God, they are corrupt.
Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries. And today I'm going to have to eat a little bit of humble pie because I made a video about the Drunken Peasants last week. And I think it was in the midst of the Brett Keane stuff that I was doing too at the same time. And I got kind of like lip happy a little bit talking about those guys. And I said some things about the Amazing Atheist. About the owner of the channel, I think his name is Ben. And then obviously the Amazing Atheist, his brother Scotty. I hope I got the names right. And they was right. They accused me of not dealing with the argumentation that Scotty was making. And that I was only throwing ad homs at them. And you want to know what? They're 100% right. I don't expect the atheist community to understand this. But I watched what you all are going to watch pretty soon on the Drunken Peasants and got convicted and felt like I was wrong for the way I went about responding to Scotty, because I was mad and I was angry at the way Scotty came at me. I mean, I'm a man, and he was telling me, you know, the same typical stuff I hear all the time about me being a joke, no one taking me seriously, who cares what I think, ain't nobody's responsibility to debate me, and all this other stuff and whatnot, which I deal with on a regular basis on this channel. But I watched an atheist channel and I got convicted by God because they was telling the truth. They was right regarding me just throwing ad homs at them, and that the Amazing Atheist, you know, being the entertainer with the brick and everything, and you know, and all that other stuff and whatnot that I mentioned, because I don't remember all of it, that stuff had nothing to do with what he was actually saying. But again, I was angry and I was mad, and I wanted people to know that, okay, when I get on here, this is what I do versus what I see you guys doing, the Drunken Peasants. And they're right also that, and you're going to hear them make this claim in the video, that they never claimed to be a channel for learning. But it doesn't change the fact that Scotty said what he said about me, that I was a joke and that I'm a waste of time to deal with. There's so many things wrong with that, it's not even funny. When I first got on here and I first started dealing with the atheists, it was the atheists challenging me to a debate. It wasn't me challenging them. Yeah, I admit that I get a little drunk with challenging people to debates on here. We all do at times. But the fact of the matter is that we have these debates so that minds can be changed, because we know that the people that are watching our channels, their minds are going to be influenced by these debates. Okay? So again, I took it very personal when Scotty came at me that way. You're going to hear a lot of things being said on here. And guys, and Christians, I mean, let's be 100% right here, okay? I mean, let's be 100% real, rather. I'm sorry. Where some of the points that you guys are going to hear them say, because they're right about what they're saying. Now, some of the other stuff, you're going to see the ad homs and them being entertainers. Don't take that stuff very personal or whatever. Don't take it too personal, because I'm not. All right? They're saying that I'm not necessarily dealing with the arguments, right? So, you're going to notice in this footage that you're going to watch soon, that's going to take about a half an hour to actually get through. You're going to notice in this footage that they're thinking about having me on the show again, and I know I said a couple of times I don't want to go in there, and why I don't want to go in there. Amazing Atheist claimed to be a layman when it comes to like evolution, and he doesn't know as much as some of the other. See, I didn't know that. I thought that he knew more about evolution than he than he let out. Okay, because when I went on there, Thunderfoot handed me my butt. I mean, let's keep it real. I mean, I think I did okay as far as like some of the conversation when we went into the Bible, but evolution has never been my strongest suit. But I'm getting better at it, a lot better at it, and I know I can handle myself on that show with those guys, because I've taken more pressure on the shows like the Magic Sandwich Show, talking to Aaron Raw, talking to like some of these people I talk to on a regular basis who are not stupid. You know what I mean? And not when it comes to the sciences. So they want to have me back on there. And I got a feeling they're going to be trying to contact me. So, I guess I don't know. I guess I'll accept their invitation to go back on there. If they're watching this, they can contact me via Skype. I got the same Skype information. However, I'm no longer on Facebook, so you're not going to be able to get me on Facebook because they want my personal information and I'm not giving it to them. But yeah, I ain't got no problem coming on the Drunken Peasants and having that debate. I would prefer you leave your channel and actually come to mine and have it. But if I have to come on there for like the umpteenth time, I don't have an issue with that. I'm not threatened by me versus the Amazing Atheist versus Ben versus Scott versus Paul's Ego and whatever 4 or 5 guests they'll have there at the time. It doesn't bother me. I'm used to being like the only person against like a whole room, so it does not bother me. Hence Gman versus the world. So, and no, I'm not kissing the Amazing Atheist butt either, okay? You guys have been watching me for too long to come to that conclusion. Alright? But, like I said, I got convicted by watching this. I think Christians are gonna more understand what I mean by this, because I was wrong for some of the things that I said and I didn't. If you remove the emotion from it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Take away the whole great debate, take away the emotion, and you'll fully understand what I'm talking about. So, they want to know what my knowledge is about evolution, fine. I'll come on the Drunken Peasants, I'll talk about evolution. And I do gotta say this, guys, because again, my manhood was attacked. And I am not Matt Dillahunty. When I attacked his manhood, I expected him to respond. When Scotty came after me, Scotty, I want to let you know, I'm not an idiot when it comes to evolution. I will talk to you about the topic. I will let you know why I disagree with the topic. And then the burden will be on you to prove that evolution is actually science and not a pseudoscience. You probably didn't even know I knew that, right? Because you keep telling yourself that I'm an idiot, right? I highly recommend you do some research on how I argue about this stuff before I go on the Drunken Peasants, because a lot has changed since my visit on there with Thunderfoot. All right, I have a channel that I dedicate to science, and that would be GTV. I just started it. Don't laugh at my channel. So I have 2 videos on here, less than 5 minutes of content. You know what I mean? And I'm taking an active step to try to learn a little bit more about the sciences and be a better influence on the sciences regarding evolution and Big Bang and things like that and whatnot. So I'm trying to be a little bit more humble about this to see how you guys are going to respond, since I know you guys are watching my channel. Again, I want you guys to see the episode of the Drunken Peasants to see what was actually being said and what was being done. And I think a lot of you will understand where I was wrong. And I don't apologize for videos I make, guys. All of you should know that. I don't apologize for the videos I make. I say what I say, I mean what I mean, and I go on. And unless I'm proven wrong. And in this case, a lot of that video that I did was inappropriate. So, I want you guys to take a look at it. This is G-Man eating humble pie. They want me on the Drunken Peasants, they're going to have to talk to me on Skype. But again, I would much prefer one of them, particularly Scotty, because that's who my real beef is with. And Scotty will come to my YouTube channel, and only Scotty, and talk to me about evolution to see how quote-unquote dumb I am. And if you want to bring Paul's Ego, I guess you can bring him too, because I've had a discussion with Paul's Ego, and I meant what I said, that he is the closest thing to an intellectual on that show. Now, I could be wrong. Because every time I go on here, we're goofing around, we're laughing at things and whatnot. You guys are laughing at me, I'm laughing at you. And it's all fine and well. But when you want to have a serious conversation and then goof off afterward, we can do that. And I can hold my own. I'm not worried about you guys. Again, I'm used to it. If you don't believe me, check out Gman versus the world. I do just fine, trust me. But without further ado, I give you guys a Drunken Peasants video response to my video response to Drunken Peasants Destroy G-Man. And then obviously I was sarcasm when I said that in the title. Enjoy. And today, this will be the last installment of atheist-produced non-productive Google Hangouts with an added bonus. The real reason why the atheist community doesn't like true empiricism. It's not because they don't think he doesn't know.
They don't care about him. And what atheist community are you talking about, G-Man?
DPception.
Yeah, G-Man, what's this atheist community? Who are you talking about that's constantly arguing with you, dude? I think arguing with you, G-Man, is the biggest waste of time. You're an uneducated retard that doesn't understand fucking basic biology and scientific concepts.
Uh-oh, Scotty.
So I would consider it a fucking massive waste of my time to try to educate you on things that are already out there that you can already learn about. G-Man, if you deny these things, that's fine. Go refute the evidence. Dude, it's not some random atheist responsibility to debate you, G-Man. It's not.
We had fucking true empiricism on this show.
Uh-oh. The response. The response.
Oh man, I'm fucking scared.
Yeah, Scotty's shaking.
I'm getting
He's
scared.
shaking, man.
Oh man, I didn't know Gman was gonna respond.
Nobody's listening to me here on YouTube. No one's taking me seriously. I mean, these guys are clearly smarter than everyone else that I've ever dealt with on here. There's no possible way I can refute what they're saying. So
yeah, you can't, bitch. Let's hear it.
I wonder how the rest of YouTube sees them.
You've got Fat Atheist, his retard brother wearing sunglasses indoors like a complete mong.
Now we have the rest of YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. One other person. I mean, look, yeah, there's detractors, sure. Let's hear more.
Some fat neckbeard again, also wearing sunglasses
one
indoors,
channel.
and some
Okay.
complete twat in a mask. Yes, the Fantastic Fucking Four, interviewing some bold guy, saving the world one KFC family bucket at a time.
You know, and I am a waste of time.
Yeah, G-Man, so you had someone else make your argument for you. So, -1 point for how
And they
pathetic...
didn't know who Matt Dillahunty is,
Yeah.
who is, I mean, way beyond the way he described him.
Yeah, a well-spoken, intelligent guy.
Yeah.
And no one can convince me of anything. I should do my own research, or maybe I should just tune into the Drunken Peasants every week and learn.
You're an idiot, G-Man.
We're not an educational program.
Yeah, we're not an educational program. Never been advertised as one, so I don't even know where you're going with that. Yeah, you should educate yourself, G-Man, and you're totally uneducated because every time we hear you talk, you've never demonstrated any understanding of biology, of most sciences. Like most of your arguments are based around like just language, linguistics, and like semantics games. That's most of your arguments.
Learn from these guys because, you know, the amazing atheists
I don't
and
want
these
you to
guys
learn
have
from me,
so much
retard.
to teach me.
We are in love, no?
Oh, TJ made
We
a
love
comedy
each
video.
other. We kiss each other. We make the love to each other.
Drunken Peasants are right, guys. I mean,
Not even the Drunken Peasants, you fucking idiot.
Why don't you play the video where you called yourself the chocolate atheist?
Yeah, didn't you come on our show in like a wig and a bunch of goofy stuff before? Like, how does that discount it? Here's someone doing something silly. That destroys their credibility forever. What?
Yep.
How does that
let's
work?
face it. I don't know anything about biology. I don't know anything
You
about
don't.
science.
You
I
don't.
don't understand the scientific method.
You don't.
Yep.
And if I would
Correct.
just,
Yep, you got
if
it.
I could just be as educated as the amazing atheist,
I mean,
you know,
like,
I can conduct myself the way.
No, we're not saying be as educated as the amazing atheist. We're saying educate yourself, G-Man. Think critically, learn things, research things, question what you've been told, question the Bible, question reality, question the meaning of life, whatever. That's what we're saying. Think for yourself, G-Man. Not do as TJ has done or do as I'm doing. Do something for you, but it's more a process in which you reflect and question yourself and question the decisions you've made and the reality around you. That's what we're advocating you to do. You don't do that. That's what you're missing here.
He does, all for the betterment of humanity.
No.
Kind of like this.
God, this is so bad.
It's like a short film, dude. I mean, like, what's your problem with this? It's supposed to be dumb.
Yeah, like this is supposed to make people go like, "What the fuck?" That's what it's there for.
I mean, seriously, guys, do you guys really believe that I was going to let the Drunken Peasants bring me down? I mean, seriously.
Sorry, I don't see how that demonstrates your knowledge of biology.
Yeah.
I don't see how anything you just did or showed demonstrated that you're actually
Also,
competent to talk about the subjects
that
we
is-
accused you of being ignorant about.
That is TJ's video done on his channel. What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
Man, that's a total like
not the
non-fucking
Drunken
sequitur. It's like,
Peasants.
what does this have to do with anything?
There's no way that someone who fucking put a bunch of crazy green shit on them and screamed with a brick in their hands for a video could possibly be right about evolution over me.
G-Man, your argument's so bad. I'll do
Gary!
I'll do one for you. G-Man, who dressed up as for Halloween? Oh, it doesn't matter. You dressed up as Ronald McDonald. Oh, you're an idiot. All of your opinions are invalidated now because you dressed up as Ronald McDonald. You know, or whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. G-Man, that's so stupid. This is
Gary,
such a
come in
terrible
here.
argument.
Gary, where are you?
The only reason anybody cares about the amazing atheist is because the man poured poop or mud all over his body and did a
G-Man, TJ had hundreds of thousands of subscribers before that even happened.
video having a conversation with a brick. The man stuck a banana up his butt, for crying out loud.
Yep.
All right? The man is
Then I
not
sold
known
a
as an
t-shirt of it.
intellectual. All right?
Oh, and you are.
G-Man, so you're saying
I might not
sexual I'm fucking stoned. Your fucking sexual, never mind.
Orientation?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying, I'm like...
Scotty's saying that
what you do
G-Man is measuring, like, the temperature of, like, here's what his reputation is like. But, G-Man, it doesn't matter what my reputation is. It doesn't even matter what your reputation is. But, by the way, you have a reputation for being way dumber than I do. Even if I'm not thought of as some great, lofty intellectual figure. I mean, all that matters is that you're fucking challenging scientific fucking theory that has mountains of evidence behind it with nothing but flimsy fucking word games. I mean, you could show as much bullshit as you want. You haven't addressed that fucking argument at all.
Fuck that. I mean, he also used the same arguments against the starving children theories. You know?
You're the moron who gets on the show and says starving children don't exist.
The guy wearing the mask, I didn't even know who he was until the Drunken Peasants got started.
G-Man, let me tell you something.
Oh, hold on, he's talking about
No, hold on.
All right.
Before he does, I just want to say one last thing to him. If I had a choice between being known as the guy who shoved a banana up his ass or the guy who fucking said on a fucking podcast that starving children don't exist, I would take banana in my ass 20 times out of 20. I don't give a shit.
The guy wearing the mask, I didn't even know who he was until the Drunken Peasants got started. And
guess because he was not involved in anything publicly until then. So how would you have known?
as for the amazing atheist brother who made all of these comments, I don't even know who the guy is. He is...
We've talked to you several times.
I've talked to you several times.
Over years.
I don't care if you know who I am, G-Man. That's irrelevant. Just, can we discuss what I actually said about you? What does it matter if you know who I am? There's plenty of people I don't know who they are.
I don't know the man.
You know, or I don't know them personally. I know their work. It doesn't matter. Address what's being said.
Irrelevant. These guys wear sunglasses indoors talking about yours truly to try to make money knowing full well had I been in their room.
Stevie Wonder wears sunglasses and he's blind.
These are all just
so what the fuck
attacks.
ever. People can wear whatever the fuck they want.
Dude, but ultimately, G-Man, these are all personal attacks. This is all just character assassination. Where is the actual fucking... Like, that's fine. You don't like me just because I said some mean things to you. Attack the actual argument.
Yeah, this is...
I would have used the amazing atheist brother as a slap dummy like I do every time I come on that show.
Dude.
And as for the amazing liar who claimed he was going to come on my YouTube channel to debate me about evolution and never did it, as you can see from the clips, he's not to be taken seriously.
G-Man, I don't need to slap you.
If I'm not to be taken seriously, what do you even care about debating evolution?
Let's have him on the show.
You want to debate evolution? Come on my show.
Let's have him on the show. We can debate something, and if he loses,
which he will,
he's done.
Well, how do we do? You know, there's no way to even determine it, but he's gonna lose anyway, like he always does.
You know what I was saying?
Let's just take a vote.
G-Man, you say that you're gonna slap me around, dude? I fucking nuked your ass, bitch. So let's fucking bring, let's have G-Man. I would love it. I would love to talk to this idiot who knows nothing about the subjects he's talking about. He knows nothing.
I mean, you know, I wonder, you know, we did this with Brett Keane recently. I wonder if we asked subscribers of ours to unsubscribe for G-Man, how many subscribers G-Man would lose.
Does he even have any subscribers?
He's got a couple thousand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has more than Brett.
Better than Brett.
Let's see. I bet G-Man's...
Let's take a look.
How's G-Man doing?
Yeah, in fact,
take a look.
Let's see.
G-Man
got about 9,000.
That's
so
pretty decent.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. So what I'm going to do? Let's do an experiment. So I'm going to pull up Social Blade, and I'm going to pull up G-Man's channel. And I'm going to pull up the real-time subscriber counter. No, this isn't the right one. Yeah, which, hold on.
Maybe it's preaching to the choir ministries.
No, I found it.
It's XX whatever. It's all that shit. So let's see. Pulling up Gman, C+ grade for his channel.
Yeah, that's actually not bad. I mean, considering
9,054.
All right, so let's do this.
It's already going down. Let's see how many we can lose him right now.
If you are subscribers of ours,
go unsubscribe.
And you found out about Gman through us. If it was the other way around, which I doubt, but if that's true, stay subscribed to him.
But if not, if you found him through us, unsubscribe. We just want to.
We're just doing a test,
and you can always resubscribe later if you really want to for some reason. But we just want to see how many of our fans, how many of his fans are just people watching
let's see if we
because
can
of
get
us.
G-Man back under 9,000.
And I would say wait at least a week. Let this episode propagate.
G-Man was on the show all the time, and I think we were pretty cool with him.
Yeah.
You know, G-Man is an okay guy if you don't talk about like religious bullshit. At least that's what he that's what he put off when we talked to him. So let's just see. You know, we'll check back in with this later. Oh, look, people are resubscribing to G-Man.
Oh, he gained a couple.
Maybe this will have an adverse effect.
Maybe we're gonna help him.
But let's watch more of his video and see if people want to help him.
Seriously. And what about Paul's teas go with the beard and whatnot?
Wait,
honestly,
hold on.
Paul's teas go?
Paul's teas go.
Is that a joke? I don't know. I mean, with G-Man, G-Man, you're so dumb. Honestly, I don't know if you're just fucking around or if that's really what you think his name is.
No, I mean, I think he's trying to mock him, but what does that even mean? That'd be if I called him, like, you're not G-Man, you're G-Dork. Like,
so
what?
You're saying that he's giving, like, a 90s dad, like, a 90s movie dad insult or something?
Be like if I called you, like, I mean, like, I could actually call you, like, potty or snotty or something, but it'd be like if I called you, like,
it's Scotty the potty.
Schlobby or something.
He's
and his
the
brother
closest
Schlobby.
thing to an intellectual they have on the Drunken Peasants. That's it. They're entertainers. That's all you guys are. Know your role. Entertain people. That's it. Because that's all you can do. That's all you know how to do. The moment you try to have an intellectual conversation with me or true empiricism,
they're fucking us. They're going up and up.
Yeah. It'll change.
G-Man,
you know it and I know it.
You're pathetic.
So why don't you...
G-Man, that's so pathetic, dude. All you've done is demonstrate what a fucking child you actually are. You don't want to have a debate. That's clear. You want to win. I'm gonna own you guys. I'm gonna win. That's why you don't want to talk to me, because I'm gonna win.
Fine.
You're a little
Our
kid.
spiteful chat is actually going to subscribe.
I tell you what,
man.
go ahead and do it.
You know what? Have fun watching that shit.
Yeah,
Go watch that.
Have fun watching it. Have fun watching it. And why the fuck would we want him on the show? I mean, obviously you guys don't want him on the show. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
3 or 4.
So go watch him.
Go back to your little show, lie to your little 7 and 8-year-olds who's watching your channel, who can't think for themselves, and continue to dupe and fool them, while me and the rest of the other adults here attempt to destroy what's left of your pathetic atheist community. Oh, that's right.
Have you done it?
You wanted to know what atheist community I was talking about.
Yes.
Well, since our community
Oh wait,
is
holy
made up
shit! Are you actually going to address something that was said?
Yeah.
Let's hear this.
people coming together with a cause, and that would be the Amazing Atheists, that would be Ben, and that would be Scotty, and that...
Yeah,
G-Man, you're an
that's what the
idiot.
Drunken Peasants is.
Yeah,
it's the atheist
a community. Dude, you're such an idiot, dude. You're so fucking stupid. Like, just the depths of your stupidity are truly awe-inspiring. Well, look, you can look at the definition of a community, and we don't meet it, because there's not atheism is not the common purpose. This is not the common goal of the Drunken Peasants podcast. Some people do focus exclusively on atheism and make those videos. That is increasingly rare, because a lot of people are just, I don't really care about this. This is not a hot topic. This is not something that people want to discuss ad nauseum, because it's already been done. It was done for the last, like, what, fucking 10 years?
Yeah, I mean,
would be
it's
Paul
over.
Zico, that would be Matt Dillahunty, that would be Jacqueline Glenn, and all the other atheists on here who are trying to deconvert the world and are wasting their
They're
time.
not trying to deconvert the world, you fucking idiots.
I just want to say to you guys, that I'm enjoying the fact that you think I'm a joke and you think that I'm nobody.
I don't think you're a joke. I know you're a joke, G-Man.
These are the same butthurt faggots that couldn't handle clips on their feed, and they think they're going to sub to G-Man and be cool with that.
Relevant and whatnot. Okay? You want to know the very sad truth, amazing atheist, and I'm talking directly to you.
Cool.
Video responses. I've been on here less time than you, and I almost have more videos on YouTube made about me intellectually than you.
Intellectually?
All right?
Okay.
That's number one. Number two, amazing dummy. All right? Number two.
Amazing dummy.
There's not video responses anymore, G-Man.
Amazing poop head.
I don't know how you'd even quantify that. And also, like, don't you think it's because people know you'll actually respond to their stupid shit, whereas I 99.9% chance won't because I don't care? I mean, we've looked at a shit ton of video responses to me just on this channel, though. But that's only from channels that are actually, like, even slightly big enough for me to fucking pay attention to.
Amazing dummy.
You're the
In here on YouTube
like the
without pouring dirt all over my body and going
moron.
and acting like a dummy online and whatnot,
Okay,
and selling my soul out.
How do you think
for a couple-
green liquid is dirt? How do you think fucking weird green liquid is dirt or poop or whatever the fuck you're claiming it was?
It's like I think it was water with food coloring in it.
Yeah, it was like water that was dyed green with fucking green food coloring.
That's it.
What?
It was one video, and it was for it was basically a joke. Like, I don't really understand this, like, I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. TJ's made mountains of videos where he's just sitting in front of a fucking camera talking. Like, what are you talking about?
I managed to get my subscribers based on my level of argumentation.
See, there you go. So if you...
on your level of argumentation, which is what? What level is that? Because to me, it seems like you're on the level of about a 5th grader.
So your level of... You're making it straight. Your amazing level of argumentation, which is, they said I don't know about science. Well, look at him. He's shaking a brick around in his hands. How is that even an argument?
It's not.
That's not an argument. That's a non sequitur pile of shit.
People subscribe to him based on his argumentation.
There we go.
It must be.
Subscribe to G-Man, everybody.
Yeah,
He's
you
great.
see this?
He's awesome. Have fun.
Is that what we should have done? We should have told people to subscribe?
I guess so. We gotta be like, everyone subscribe to G-Man, then they'll unsubscribe.
Everyone's like 5 years old now. We're like, if you tell them not to
they told me to unsubscribe, so I'm gonna subscribe. It's like, we're trying to fucking see how many of his subscribers are just, like, leeches off of us.
Oh, dude, it's okay. With YouTube,
that's the whole point of that.
With the YouTube glitches and bugs, he'll probably lose, a few hundred anyways.
Cool. Anyway.
People just keep saying, it's over 9,000. It was always... Whoa, what the fuck?
It was over 9,000 before we even got here.
Yeah.
What happened?
I mean, realistically, like he has like 100 extra. Well, now it's going down.
It'll go up and down now.
Yeah, because they'll just like keep doing it.
At any rate, it's gonna have it's gonna have a weird effect on his little channel thing. I don't know what the ultimate.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll ultimately be more up or more down, but
hope it ends up right where you started.
That'd be interesting if it just like went up and then it just went right back down to the same.
Wish it would be 6,606 or 6,660. If we could get it to that, but I don't know. I was wondering how many of our subscribers, if we could keep it at that number, it would drive him insane. That's what I was hoping we could get it down to.
It'd be fun if we could just get him to like 8,999 and just make it stay there for a long time. Like every time someone new subscribes, someone else unsubscribes, and they just try to keep it right at that number. Like keep it right at 8,999.
Do you remember when people did that to Egghead? Like,
yeah, it was pretty funny.
Didn't he get like 2,000 subs?
He made a video. He was like, "Oh my god, guys, I'm so happy! I can't believe this happened. I'm gonna make all these videos. You guys are gonna see that this is gonna be awesome." And then like the next day, like he lost like 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, damn.
Aw, poor Egghead.
Poor scammer.
He still watches us. He's an okay guy.
Yeah, I'm okay with him.
No,
I think he's funny,
when I
though.
say something, I believe it, and they want to refute it.
He's a
Tell me
cringy
something,
scammer
amazing
and
atheist. How
shit,
many
but-
debates have you been in? And Because the last time I saw you in the
Let me think. How many
Polypop? You did those?
Yeah, I did a few on Polypop, and I've done some other things where I was part of panels and there was debate.
Yeah, like
and then,
CNN was hardly a debate because you didn't have a lot of time.
It was only like we were supposed to go on longer, but we got preempted by the Pope.
Stupid Pope.
Fucking Pope. I don't know, probably like 5 or 6. I mean, I haven't been in a huge amount of debates, but yeah, I've been in debates.
Yeah, but why would he want to?
I don't give a shit about.
Who would want to watch an evolutionary debate between two people who know nothing scientifically about evolution?
Right. Like, okay,
I mean, besides basic knowledge.
I've read a few books on evolution. I have a decent layman understanding of evolution. I've watched some videos on it and stuff. So I'm not like, I'm not totally unequipped to just explore that subject matter, but unlike you, G-Man, I'm not willing to go around just pretending I'm a fucking expert. Because I'm not. I'm not an expert in evolution. But then again, maybe I should just have the debate with you because it doesn't exactly take a fucking expert to beat the level of shit that you bring to the table.
Not at all.
You know, after I whoop your ass in this evolution debate, if it ever happens, I hope that you fucking realize that you just got your ass kicked by a total layman in the subject.
Does he ever realize when he's gotten his ass kicked?
No, he never does.
Well, there you go.
Dude, if we fucking have a debate with G-Man, we're gonna have a fucking PowerPoint just to show how stupid G-Man is and just show the overwhelming fucking scientific evidence. Just gonna go through each fucking thing and let G-Man just fucking go,
G-Man would get in the octagon with Brock Lesnar and, like, when he woke up from being knocked out, would claim victory.
Exactly.
So,
I won that.
What's all that matters to G-Man is he wants to debate you so you can declare himself at the end the winner.
Chalk up another win for the G-Man.
I win again, guys. Like, he's been on our show and done it. Like, I win. It's like,
he's done it many times.
Like, what are you talking about?
You were on here. I mean, you were on here. You debated Thunderfoot on our show. You got your ass kicked by Thunderfoot.
Destroyed so terribly.
You were destroyed completely and fucking utterly. He's a real scientist. I'm not even a real scientist. Do you really want to take it to the next level where you get your ass kicked on the subject of evolution by a high school dropout who's just read a few books on the subject? Is that what you really want, G-Man? Because maybe I'll give it to you if you keep fucking talking enough shit. But you know what? Next time you make a video response to me, can you try to be a little bit more fucking substantial? Can you try to actually address the arguments? Could you actually try to demonstrate that the things we claim are false? Could you actually try to demonstrate that you do have some sort of actual understanding of fucking evolutionary biology? Well, I guess you'd have to have it first, huh? So that's a tall order.
Well, it's all bullshit, TJ. None of it's true. It was all done by God. Remember that.
Oh, yeah, God.
God did it.
God did it. I'm done with this.
Television, and you got
He did not debate him. They, like, talked.
Yeah, we had a little brief I don't consider that one of my debates, okay? Me and William Lane Craig had a brief little interaction.
It wasn't even heated or anything. It was just like...
It didn't even get that we were just starting out the conversation when we got preempted by the Pope shit. I don't remember if a new Pope was happening or if the Pope died or
No. Benedict was retiring.
Right. And, you know, so there was some Pope shit going on, so we didn't really get into much of conversation. And the only contentious issue that we had, the reporter backed me up on, because he cited a statistic, and I cited a better statistic, and she's like, oh, yeah, I saw that statistic, too. He's right. Talking about me. So the only people who fucking said I lost that debate are people who were like, look, William Lane Craig is dressed real nice, but the amazing atheist, he got some chest hair showing. Loser. Oh, now you're a fucking seal.
That's what happened to you. Sir, you don't win debates. You are a laughingstock and a mascot for the entire atheist community. Yeah. You're not even the...
Well, G-Man, you know what? At least he's not relishing his obscurity like you. At least you can give him that much. CNN would actually invite him on. Would they invite you on, G-Man? I don't think so.
Most popular atheist on YouTube, Joe Rogan is. All right?
Yeah. Joe Rogan, the guy whose show I was on. You talk about that Joe Rogan? You thought about that, didn't you?
You're obscure, TJ. Don't worry.
You're not even the most popular. Joe Rogan's the most popular. And I don't think he is. No, he's not. PewDiePie is the most popular atheist on YouTube.
Yeah.
PewDiePie's an atheist.
And
also, by the way,
subscribes?
he subscribed to me,
Yay!
bitch! The biggest fucking YouTuber ever is a subscriber of mine. I don't know if he watches my shit with any sort of regularity or if he subscribed a million years ago and never checked it again, but I said something at one point that made PewDiePie click his golden finger on the sub button. So fuck you, G-Man.
Joe Rogan kicks your butt every
This is a guy with 9,000 subscribers trying to convince me, a guy with a fucking million,
I'll tell you
with
what.
a gold play button and a silver play button,
tell you
that
what.
he's fucking Mr. Tough Shit and I'm just nothing.
There
What
are-
have you done to step to me, bitch?
There are times where we have gone head to head with Joe Rogan and have had more live viewers, depending on who his guest is. I've seen ones where he has like MMA guys as his guests and stuff, and then he gets like tons of live viewers.
Sure.
So that's not true. Joe Rogan doesn't necessarily kick our ass. In subscribers, he does, but
Yeah.
his channel's been around way
But
longer
I mean,
than
he's
ours.
like he's like mainstream famous. He does the
Yeah,
commentary for UFC.
He was on a mainstream fucking sitcom at the beginning of his career, and he did Fear Factor. I mean, and he does comedy, so he's mainstream for sure.
The idea
He's a
that
UFC
I mean,
commentator.
G-Man is really trying to sell me the narrative that I'm dog shit and no one takes me seriously, which I don't care one way or the other, because even if that were true, I'm taken more seriously than you. No one takes you seriously, G-Man. You know the reason you get so many video responses? Because you're a retard who's easy to pwn the shit out of. Why do you think we're watching you now? Because it's easy. You're like the fucking, your YouTube fucking pwnage on easy mode. Every fucking ball you throw is just swish.
G-Man,
Nothing but fucking net,
G-Man.
G-Man.
G-Man's the first fucking Goomba, dude. He is nothing. G-Man, you're not shit, dude. It's not even hard to pwn you.
I wish I had...
Anyone could do it. A 5-year-old could pwn you.
I wish I had G-Man subscribers. Wish I was still pure enough to have 9,000 subscribers instead of many times that.
A week. I mean, let's face it. The guy's got Fear Factor. Get that?
We all just
Yeah, and
Who gives
Joe
a
Rogan
shit?
and Joe Rogan likes a lot of TJ's videos and invited TJ to come on his show. So what? Yeah, he's bigger, sure.
And actually, if you go in to the description for that YouTube video,
you know what, G-Man?
it mentions the Drunken Peasants in that description.
You know what, G-Man? I don't... Unlike you, I'm not sitting there looking at everyone who's doing better than me and being like, what a piece of shit. Fuck you, Joe Rogan. Why more people like Joe Rogan than like TJ? I'm not like that. You are. You're the one who's fucking all fucking sour grapes because you're languishing around on some obscure fucking channel no one gives a fucking rat's ass about. You're the one who's butthurt about it. Not me.
G-Man.
And the masters of stupidity.
G-Man.
Anyway, is that a show or do we have a little bit more time? Yeah, I think we're wrapping it up here, folks. We will see you guys either Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll figure that out, I guess. Probably be Tuesday, I'm assuming.
And hopefully the return of Paul.
And Paul will be there, because Paul will be here by then.
Yeah, no more Paul by Skype, so we're glad that's over
The
with.
days of Skyping Paul are over. The days of Paul in studio will live on forever. So this is the last time you'll actually hear any of the three of us speak. So, you know.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a thumbs up, and if you liked it, share it around with your friends. Tell your friends about the Drunken Peasants. If you're not subscribed to the Drunken Peasants, please subscribe to the Drunken Peasants.
Are we doing Monday? We don't.
We're definitely not doing Monday.
No.
Okay. Are we doing Tuesday? We don't have to.
I just say we do Wednesday because Paul's going to be...
Yeah.
There's some stuff we have to
Okay.
handle.
Let's get Paul some time to get settled. We're going to come back on Wednesday. We'll be back on Wednesday and Friday.
Chew on Head on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Copper Cab on Friday. So we'll see you guys on Wednesday.
So we
with
got
Chew
Paul
on Head.
plus guests.
Yep.
And smoke weed every day.
Shoe on head
Later,
and copper cab.
motherfuckers.
Which one are you looking more forward to, Scotty?
Can't tell you that, TJ.
Yeah, we can't play favorites. Good night,
All right.
everybody.
Peace.